Today's video is really special to you, because in today's video I am going to show you top 5 free-to-play FPS games like Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Now keep that in mind, Call of Duty Modern Warfare is a whopping 185GB game, with constant updates exceeding 40 GB each time. The game has a monstrous system requirement as follows, which is kinda expectable since it's super immersive in terms of gameplay mechanics. I mean, just look at the level of detail they just put into this game. It's super impressive considering it's a Call of Duty game. Now you cannot expect the same level of quality from a low-end PC game, especially a free-to-play game. No game can match the superiority of Modern Warfare. So I have picked 5 FPS games that share similar mechanics of that of Modern Warfare. Keep that in mind. Some games might be repeated from any of my previous videos, since the topic is now different. So just get over it, and don't worry, there is no Call of Duty or Battlefield game in the list. So before we get started, if you are new to this channel, do not forget to subscribe as I upload more of these, and even better content, and I promise you won't regret doing that. Like this video as it motivates me to make videos like these, and share this video to your low spec buddies so that they can also have some taste of these FPS games. So now let's get started, but after the intro. On number 5 spot we have America's Army Proving Grounds. America's Army Proving Grounds is a first-person shooter video game. In this game you can use weapons new to the series such as the Remington 870 MCS shotgun and M14 EBR designated marksman rifle. In addition to weapons like the M9 pistol, M4/M4A1 and the M249 light machine gun which had been in previous America's Army games. Gameplay features include situational awareness for spotting enemies, effects of weapon suppression, a supported fire system for steadying or resting weapons to help with aim, self-aid where players can stabilize themselves, the revival of incapacitated teammates, securing the enemy, and a more advanced hardcore mode. The game also features updated versions of the hospital and bridge. America's Army achieves a high realism level in terms of visual and acoustic representation of combat, firearm usage, and mechanics, but its critics have alleged that it fails to convey wartime conditions as accurately as it claims. This game does share some similarity to the latest Modern Warfare. Not in terms of graphics but in terms of immersiveness. This game is more realistic than arcade, so definitely worth a try. On number 4 spot we have Alliance of Valiant Arms. Alliance of the Valiant Arms is a free-to-play online first-person shooter video game. You can join either the EU forces or NRF forces and attempt to complete their mission objective or eliminate the opposing team. There are 3 classes available in AV-8, Point Man, Rifleman, and Sniper. A Point Man enjoys faster movement speed and is generally suited for close-range combat, while riflemen are suited for medium ranges, and snipers are well suited for longer ranges with sniper rifles that feature more damage and penetration power, especially the Accuracy International Arctic Warfare Magnum, aka AWM. Each class has unique advantages and disadvantages against other classes. You are able to choose between classes freely and also acquire class skills to further enhance unique characteristics of each class. Alliance of the Valiant Arms awards players military ranks based on total experience. Alliance of the Valiant Arms awards players military ranks based on total experience. The main in-game currency is the euro, which can be used for purchases in the shop, repairing weapons, and to enter capsule shop drawings, which are lotteries for rare equipment. Euros are earned from finishing a match, a possible quick match reward, a bonus received from buying items with real money. You can also purchase equipment from the shop using en-masse points. You will have a number of options to customize their characters, ranging from selecting different character avatars. Of course, this is not even close to the level of quality of Modern Warfare, but it does share some mechanics such as quick scoping, run and gun, etc. And keep that in mind, this is a 2007 game. The graphics doesn't matter. The gameplay matters. Real life has the most realistic graphics, but it's not fun, isn't it? So definitely worth thinking about. On number 3 spot we have Iron Sight. Okay, I know I have mentioned this game before, but this time the topic is different. Iron Sight can be the closest thing you can ever get to the modern warfare, I have to say, but this game is one of the best free-to-play games on Steam, and as per benchmarks this game is playable on a low-end PC. Iron Sight is an online FPS with fast-paced combat, play on various maps across the world in different weather conditions, mastering over 100 weapons in real-time tactical gameplay. This game feels like a mixture of Call of Duty, CS:GO and PUBG. It also have similar weapons and really I like the game modes. One thing I hate is it closes immediately when the internet connection lags. Graphic is pretty decent. Iron Sight is a futuristic military first-person shooter FPS game, based on the battle over natural resources between armed forces and private military corporation, equipped with cutting-edge weapons and drone systems. The realistic gameplay will throw you into the middle of intensive situations as the player progresses through various different locations. The action of Iron Sight takes place in the not-too-distant future, where people are divided into 2 factions fighting for the last remnants of natural resources. The player takes one of the sides and goes into battle as a regular soldier. From the first-person perspective, you fight multiplayer battles on various maps. There are over 100 types of firearms, such as machine guns, sniper rifles, SMGs, and shotguns. Drones play crucial roles on the battlefield, as they can drop napalm, shoot, and generate TMG pulses. Both the soldier's uniform and weapon can be customized with special skins earned in combat or bought with real money. In Iron Sight, you can form a clan and compete with others in worldwide rankings. This game is definitely worth trying. On number 2 spot we have Warface. Warface is a free-to-play online first-person shooter game. In this game you can choose between 5 different classes: sniper, rifleman, engineer, medic, or SED. Each class has its own specific combat role, with medics reviving fallen and healing injured teammates, engineers restoring and repairing armor, riflemen providing additional ammunition, SEDs for suppressive fire and eliminating large groups of enemies, and snipers for engaging in long-range firefights. Each class has its own unique weapons and equipment, often split into 2 categories. Riflemen can choose between a variety of assault rifles and light machine guns, and have the ability to distribute ammunition to themselves and other players. Snipers can wield bolt-action and semi-automatic marksman and sniper rifles. Medics have access to automatic and pump-action shotguns, as well as the ability to heal and revive teammates. Engineers can use submachine guns and personal defense weapons. Players can compete online in PvP matches, or combine their efforts against AI-controlled enemies in PvE battles, as well as Spec Ops. As players complete matches and missions, they can earn experience points, Warface dollars, and vendor points. The amount of rewards earned varies depending on the number of players, the mission played, the mission's duration, the amount of checkpoints, and other criteria. So definitely worth a try. On number 1 spot we have Insurgency 2014. Basically this is a paid game, and I know this shouldn't be in the list, but I couldn't stop myself from doing this. It's impressive how uncool Insurgency is, in that it ignores the modern shooter trends. It's slow and methodical, and there isn't a grindable unlock or weapon crate to be found. It attempts to make you think about every step you take and every slight weapon tweak, but the odd hitboxes and frustrating lack of saved loadouts undermine some of the good work. It's impressive how uncool Insurgency is, in that it ignores the modern shooter trends. It's slow and methodical, and there isn't a grindable unlock or weapon crate to be found. It attempts to make you think about every step you take and every slight weapon tweak, but the odd hitboxes and frustrating lack of saved loadouts undermine some of the good work. Though there is one huge flaw in the gunplay as well. Headshots results in instant death. but the weakness of ankles and elbows also puts you in a lot of danger. I've killed a lot of people with a burst of fire aimed at a heel poking out from behind cover. Dying because you took a hit to the ankle almost literally shoots Insurgency's real-world tactical vibe in the foot. It's a strange design choice, because Insurgency otherwise gets a lot right. Scoping raises your body slightly, and a lot of the cover has been designed to take into account that little adjustment. So you can hide and pop up just above the cover just when you're firing. You can adjust your mouse sensitivity for when you're zoomed in, enabling for twitch responses zoomed out, and slow aiming when you're iron sighting or scoping. You can even add a little boost to your zoom by holding shift when you're not moving. You're not just aiming across, but balancing all those little tweaks on the fly. It's not quite Arma 3 level control, but it doesn't need to be. It's a pleasant layer of thought on top of the usual mouse clickery. So definitely worth a try. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I know that none of the games in the list is close to the level of quality that Modern Warfare has to offer, but there's a reason why Modern Warfare is so good. Yes, it's because it's a 185GB game. You need to pay $50 to own the game. You need a $500 machine to run the game without any issues, and a good internet connection to download its whopping 40 gigs of updates, so hope you understand. Appreciate the quality these 5 games has to offer you for free of cost, and I will see you the next time. Before that, okay, with all due respect. Love your parents, respect your country, stay home and stay safe, and most importantly take care of your